What is up, everybody? Back with some more Scarlet and Violet Regulation F Wi-Fi battles. We got a really cool session today. This is a combo that I've been looking for, and I'm looking for a team that was kind of built around this combo of the Terrakion whimsicott combo. Along with Raging Bolts, I haven't really found really many really cool Raging Bolt teams. There's a few of them I've seen, but this is the one that's kind of piqued my interest the most, just because it has a lot of cool stuff I've been wanting to use. It's a team by Evan. You guys want to use his team rental code up in the corner. You guys can use this team for yourself. We featured a few of his teams on the channel in the past. I think one of his teams was a team around Luminion, and there was a few other ones if you guys happen to watch those videos. We featured a lot of his stuff on the channel. It's a really overall solid, consistent team builder. So without further ado, I'm going to break down this team. We're going to get some matches for you guys. Appreciate all the support on the videos recently as well. The support for all the sessions, the Wi-Fi battle sessions and everything. Absolutely crazy. Same with a lot of the more of the guide videos. I don't know, I randomly uploaded a Smeargle video, a 5-minute Smeargle video on how to sketch Smeargle and how to sketch moves in under 2 minutes. Because I just threw that up just as a willy-nilly video, and I didn't even expect that video to do as well as it did. So that was crazy. I didn't expect that at all. So thanks everybody for the support on the channel. I really appreciate it. I'll keep on bringing you guys stuff hopefully every day. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to try to bring you guys daily uploads. I'm working my ass off to try to do so. So apart from that, we got this team. It's a team with Whimsicott Terrakion. The Terrakion actually has the clear amulet, which is kind of cool, so you don't get affected by Intimidate, which is the main thing. With the Rock Slide, Sacred Sword, Quick Attack, and Protect. Kind of a cool mod, mainly for the ability is pretty much spam Rock Slide, especially alongside Beat Up with that at +4. Kind of cool. It's always more of an OG combo. The Terrakion Whimsicott combo has been around for a long time already. It's just kind of fallen off with a lot more of the higher stat mons and the power creep over the last few generations. But we're going to see how it does. I haven't used it up until this point, and this is, I think, the best team I've found, at least the funnest looking team I found with it on it. So we're going to see how it does. Got the Specs Flutter main, just a really standard build. Not going to talk about it very much. Standard Incineroar, really standard with the Terra Water instead of Terra Dragon, like most ones, but still really standard. The Citrus Berry. Mystic Water or Shifu, overall really standard build. You got the Raging Bolt, which I have not used up until this point with the booster energy. Thunderclap is a brand new move. It's pretty much like a special type of Sucker Punch at base 70 power. But it fails if the enemy opponent's not using an attacking type move. So it's kind of like a special electric type Sucker Punch, which is exclusive to Raging Bolt. Kind of cool. With the Terra Steel, Calm Mind could be pretty good. We'll see how that goes. And you got the Covert Cloak, Whimsicott, so you're not able to get faked out and that type of thing. With the Beat Up, Encore, Tailwind, and Moonblast, just mainly to try to get stat boost onto your Terrakion and just provide Tailwind support and Encore support. So overall, really simple team, but I think it should be doing pretty good. We'll see how it goes. A lot of really standard stuff on this team and a few other things that are kind of cool. Top into some. Alright, we're here with the game. My opponent has a hybrid Trick Room team with Suicune and Superior on it as well. So he has the Fire, Water, Grass just straight up, and then he just threw 3 other really good things onto the team. I think he was trying to build around Superior and Incineroar and Suicune and everything else. He just had it laying around. He just threw it right onto the same team. I think that's kind of what it looks like. So I think what we do here is actually, I got 2 options here. I think Terrakion looks really good. I think the Terrakion Whimsicott lead looks so good here. I protect turn 1, and then I just get my Tailwind up, and then I try to set up the Beat Up, and with the Tailwind I should be able to outspeed his entire team. Looks really, really good here, actually. The Raging Bolt also looks really good here. I'm going to bring that. It walls Superior unless he's Terra Dragon or Stellar Terra with Dragon Pulse. That'd be the only way he can maybe break through me. I think the only other thing that can maybe try to destroy me is the Ursaluna and the Flutter main, but we're going to try not to let that happen. I don't know if I should bring my own Incineroar or my own Flutter main here. I think I'll bring the Flutter main. I think he's going to bring the Incineroar and the Superior, and then probably Trick Room, because Trick Room's pretty solid. My team's more of a faster team, so I think he might actually bring that. If you guys like the videos, leave a like, subscribe, share the video. If you guys want to become a channel member as well, there's a join button down below right beside the subscribe button, or a link down in the description if it doesn't show up for you guys. Get a lot of cool perks, and it really supports the channel. Allows me to keep on bringing you guys higher tier quality content going forward in the future. So he leads Crest and Incineroar. That ain't too bad for me, actually. That's fine. I think the only problem is if he actually has Trick Room. Actually, what he might actually be trying to do is he's probably going to try to Trick Room, and then he's going to Parting Shot out here into the Ursaluna. Actually, I think that's what he's going to do. So I don't even think it pays setting up Tailwind here at all. He might fake out, but I'm just going to go right for it. I'm going to go for the beat up turn 1. I don't think I need Tailwind here. He's going to fake out the Whimsicott. That doesn't matter. I'm Covert Cloak. I just have to land both my Rock Slides. And with the Clear Amulet, I do not take the Intimidate, so I'm at +4 instead of +3 here. I don't know if that's really a break point, on whether it like one-shot something with a Rock Slide, but we'll find out if I can. I should be able to kill the Incineroar 100%. I don't know about the Cresselia, though. We're going to find out if I can land both. I land both. Incineroar's gone. The Crest, I need to flinch. I need to flinch. I get a flinch! I get a flinch! Wow, what a play! What a turn 1. What a turn 1. I bet he's pissed. I bet he is just fucking fuming. If I were him, I'd be mad. And now he has Superior, so I can just set up Tailwind. I can just set up Tailwind here. I'm also Terra Grass. I don't know if I want to waste my Terra this early on into the match. I think I'm gonna. I mean, I guess I could Terra. What does he have in the back? What else do I have that I can maybe Terra on this team? I have the Bolt, which is Terra Steel. At this point, though, I don't know what he does. I think I just Terra. I just defensive Terra here, and I Rock Slide. In case I miss a Rock Slide on the Superior, I can cover my ass, and that way I don't get one-shotted by him. I think that's what I do here. If we can sweep with Terrakion and Whimsicott for game 1, I'm going to be impressed. The stars are starting to align. It just comes down if we can land every single Rock Slide. I get the Tailwind. Okay, that's good. So now I should be able to outspeed him. I land the Rock Slide, and I one-shot both of them. What a match. What a match. Little did he know walking into this match that he was going to get absolutely destroyed by Terrakion Whimsicott. He does have the Ursaluna in the back, so that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to go for the fake out there, and then once the Trick Room was up, he was probably going to Parting Shot out into the Ursaluna. That's probably what he's going to try to do. So we completely derailed his plans. I got Sacred Sword too. A Sacred Sword at +4, you're not living. You're dead. I also got Moonblast. I'm just going to roll right into it. He's going to forfeit. He just surrenders. He's like, oh, fuck this, and there's no fucking way I'm winning this game. I got rolled. At least he took the L like a man. He didn't rage quit, at least. A lot of other random people, they'd probably rage quit the instant they would have got, like, destroyed and they would have got flinched. The Crest would have got flinched and they would have closed the game. What a turn, like, what a match, number 1. Not even bad. That was only like a 5-minute game. Absolute destruction for match number 1. Holy shit. Hopefully we can carry that momentum into number 2. Alright, we're here with another game. My opponent has some really cool shit because I haven't really seen Clefairy or even like OP Doggy at all. I've seen a lot more Landorus Eye, and I've seen some Entei and stuff, but he actually also has Kyurem Black, which is really scary. Especially Kyurem Black right beside a Clefairy, which is really, really bad. You can set up like Dragon Dance, and you can also, I think it also has Scale Shot now with loaded dice. Or like, I think it also has Icicle Spear with loaded dice, which is absolutely fucking scary, so I think I just need Whimsicott again. Whimsicott looks really good here. The Terrakion outspeeds like half his team. Only thing it doesn't outspeed is like the Roaring Moon or the Lando, but everything else it should outspeed. And I don't have to worry about the redirection at all. I'll lead Whimsicott here. I think I'll bring the Incineroar just mainly to try to check the Kyurem if he does bring that. Same with the Roaring Moon. I don't even know if I should bring the Raging Bolt. The Raging Bolt ain't bad here, but like I feel like he's gonna 100% bring Lando. Because it's pretty solid versus the team. It hits 3 things on his team for super effective damage. I think he will maybe bring it, so... I don't know. I'll bring Flutter. If I were to guess, he probably brings Roaring Moon, Lando Eye, and then probably like Kyurem and Clef. At least that's what I would probably bring. You guys are enjoying the videos, leave a like if you haven't already. It really helps out the channel. He actually just leads straight up with Clef, Kyurem, Black. They're both shiny too. Where did you get this shiny Kyurem at, bud? I haven't seen any people with shiny Kyurem at all. And the shinies that you actually are able to get in the game with the DLC are all shiny locked. So that was either hacked or it had to been transferred over from Pokemon Home. More than likely it's hacked. More than likely. Or gen. It's not, I guess technically not hacked, it's gen, but still. So I got 2 options here. The Terrakion, unless he's Choice Scarfed, outspeeds both of his Mons. So I think what I do here is I just Rock Slide. He's forced to Terra, and then I just beat up on this turn. I outspeed both of his Mons. If he wants to go for Follow Me, that does not matter. Actually it does. Actually it does, because I gotta go for beat up on him. I just realized that. I fucked up. I thought that didn't affect me, but I fucked up. Fucked up. I misplayed. I think a Rock Slide, though, should still do a lot of damage. Does a solid amount. Dragon Dance. I can lock him into Dragon Dance. Perfect. If he doesn't go for Follow Me, that is. If he doesn't follow me, I can lock him in. I'm just going to Rock Slide again. I can maybe get a flinch. I'm going to try to lock him into Dragon Dance, but I don't, he's probably going to go for Follow Me. At +1, though, I don't know if he... Oh, he's gonna actually Terra. I think I'm about to get swept by Kyurem Black. Because I fucked up on turn number 1. What I should have did there is I should have either Tailwinded, or I should have went for Moonblast, and I could have got a shit ton of damage on the Kyurem. I forgot that... Oh, actually, it worked. It worked. So you didn't even go for Follow Me here. That's perfect. He's Terra Steel, but that doesn't really matter because I still have Sacred Sword, so... And he's locked in now, so he's forced to either switch or he's forced to stay in. Clef hopefully gets flinched. It flinches, that's great. That's a little bit of retribution for misplaying on turn 1. I want to go for Sacred Sword, I really do, but like at the same time, I think he's gonna try to go for Follow Me again. So then it won't really do that much damage to him. I think he's gonna swap out anyways, so I don't think it really matters. And then I'll Tailwind here. He's gonna stay in. He's gonna stay in. I can just keep on going for that, I guess. I also have a chance to flinch too. If I outspeed him at least. I don't think I actually outspeed him at +2. That's crazy. I can maybe get a flinch. No, I don't though, but... I think the major problem here is like he's going to try to stay in. He's going to try to just keep going for Follow Me now on every single turn. He's locked in for 1 more turn, so now what I do here is I go for Rock Slide again. I can Encore him in to Follow Me. That way... I don't know, actually I can maybe double into him on this turn. I think that's what I'm going to do. I just get rid of the Clef on this turn. I was going to say I can maybe lock him in to Follow Me, but on the next turn when he's no longer Encored, then I'm going to have to Encore the Clef, and I don't want to do that. Still setting up. I'm still landing these Rock Slides. I'm surprised. I've not missed a single Rock Slide. I am shocked. He's no longer Encored, but I'll change that real quick. Because if I don't Encore him, then he's going to sweep me now, so... I'm assuming he's running like Dragon Dance. He's Terra Steel, so probably like Dragon Dance, Icicle, Spear, with like loaded dice. Sacred Sword here again. I'm just going to Rock Slide. Actually, I don't even know if I want the terrakion in at this point. I think I'm going to swap out into the Incineroar on this turn, and then I'm just going to just Encore here. Terrakion just doesn't really do much for me here. Oh, I forgot about Guard Dog. Whoops. Whoops. I accidentally gave him a +1 boost. That ain't any good. Misplayed again. That's number 2 I misplayed. Oh, and he actually has superpower, so I'm dead. Wow, I fucked up. So I just threw the Incineroar and I just let it die. I fucked up big time. I just can't do, like, the problem is, like, I can't do anything to the Okie Doggy. I can't really do anything to it, and it has superpower, which it probably one-shot me. Like, that's the problem I'm having here. Like, I'm Terra Fairy, like, I can go for Terra Fairy here, but I don't want to make myself weak to poison-type moves. I'll Moonblast. I think I'll Moonblast here because he's at neutral attack, but he's at -1 defense. What do I have here? Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to Encore him. I'm going to Encore him in. I Encore him into superpower. What a play. What a play. He's still Dragon Dancing too. He's at like +6 now for like everything, but like he can't do nothing about it because I can just keep encoring over and over and I still have my sash. You can't do anything about it, bud. He goes for superpower, but it doesn't work. Get outplayed. Get 200 IQ outplayed. He has one more turn of Encore left. Like, he's fucked. He is absolutely... I'm just going to start Dazzling Gleaming. Oh, actually, I forgot him specs. Never mind. I mean, the Okie Dog can't do nothing to me now either, so... it doesn't really matter. And then I'm going to get my Tailwind back up. He can't really do shit to me offensively. I'm surprised he's staying in. Like, he can swap out. He just continues to stay in and just keeps setting up. He's at +6 now. I'm assuming he doesn't have Protect either, but even if he does, like, I can just Encore him into Protect. How to shut down a Kyurem Black 101, everybody. I don't know why he doesn't target the Whimsicott. He can break my stash. He just keeps going after the Flutter Mane for some reason. I don't know what he's trying to do. Then I Encore the Kyurem again. If I were him, he's probably going to Rage Quit. Like, at this point, I think he's going to probably Rage Quit, because I'm just, like, absolutely screwing with this guy. I'm toying with him at this point. He's at +6 for attack and speed at this point. Like, he just can't do anything. Keeps getting Encored, and he's Encored into Superpower, and that cost him the Okie Dog, you know? I made 2 huge, like, misplays this game, and I'm still doing really good, just because I'm making, like... I made 2 huge misplays, but, like, my outplays are, like, way better. Like, I have 200 IQ outplays, and he has this thing, too. And he has no Terra, so you're dead. So I get a free kill on this turn. Unless he happens to outspeed me. Maybe he outspeeds me and goes for a knockoff. That would be, like, worst case scenario. I'm gonna Moonblast. Start getting damage on this Kyurem Black. I'm waiting for him to Rage Quit, because I think he's going to Rage Quit. A lot of these type of players like to Rage Quit. Goodbye, he's not Sash, he was Booster, so here we go, y'all. Will he Rage Quit on me? He's locked into Dragon Dance, and it's a 3v1. Will he Rage Quit? He's just gonna forfeit. I'm surprised he never closed the game. He actually took the loss like a man, and he did not close the game or leave. Surprised he just surrendered. Another solid game. Few misplays, but we had some really good outplays there. How to shut down a Kieran Black, that was perfect. Same with the Okidogi, that 200 IQ encore play on with the superpower as well. That was crazy. The Whimsicott didn't even get damaged at all the entire game. Nothing touched the Whimsicott at all. Really solid. I'll see you guys in one more game. Alright, so I don't give a shit, at least me in post-editing. Post-editing me, leave this game in the video because this enemy team has a fucking Swanna and a Flygon on it. So I don't give a shit what the outcome of this match is. We're putting this one in the video. Just like a self-note for whenever I'm editing. My opponent has the Hisuian, Typhlosion, Hydrapple, Flygon, Swanna, which I don't think I've ever seen up until now, ever used at all. I have not seen it at all. It's in the game. It's been in the game since the Teal Mask. It's garbage. Archlodon and then Roaring Bolt. So, a Raging Bolt. You know, the shitty thing is I really want to bring Raging Bolt here because it's decent versus his team, but having the Terra Steel makes me weak to ground and fire type moves, which his team has. So, and it kind of gets destroyed by a lot of stuff, unfortunately. I really want to use the Raging Bolt. Haven't used it up until this point, but it's just not good here. Unfortunately, it ain't good. I think what I do is just lead terrakion Whimsicott again. It looks really good here, and I don't even know what he has to set up rain. Like, what is his rain setter? I don't know. And then I think I'm gonna bring the Urshifu this game. Urshifu ain't too bad. Urshifu is solid into the Archlodon if he doesn't Terra. I'm hoping he brings Swanna. I really am. Because I haven't seen it. He brings the Raging Bolt. Okay. So I have two plays here, what I can do. I can just go for a Rock Slide turn 1. Because I don't think a Thunderclap will one-shot me from full, so I think I just go for Rock Slide and beat up turn 1. I don't know if he can, like, if I land both Rock Slides, I don't think he... Oh, he actually goes for Thunderclap. Okay. He breaks my Sash. That's fine. I'd rather him attack the Whimsicott than the Terrakion. It's +2. Let's get to +3 and +4, and then let's sweep. I just gotta land my Rock Slide. I land it. It doesn't one-shot anything. But I get the flinch, so that's huge. I'm just gonna Rock Slide again. If he wants to go for Thunderclap here, he can, but I'm just gonna go for the Moonblast on this turn. Does a lot of damage. Because he got a crit, that's why. My opponent's team's really weak to this combo. Yeah, they really are. I was gonna say, I thought I missed the Rock Slide there. Yeah, I even critted him. I even got the crit, the unneeded crit. I don't know if this is a fast match. Like, if this match goes really fast, I might be able to throw like 4 games into this video for you guys. I was only gonna throw 3, but I'll maybe be able to throw 4 into this video, so it still won't be an incredibly long video, but I give you guys another extra match. And he brings the Swanna. What an absolute fucking badass. What a baller. First time, everybody. First time I've seen Swanna being used in VGC. And it's been in the game, returned to the game since the Teal Mask got released, like, back in October. That is crazy. I've never seen anybody use it. You're dead. Unless you're Terra. Unless you're, like, Terra Steel. You're dead. And then in case he's Choice Scarfed, I'm actually gonna go for the Tailwind here. Because he might be Scarf Flygon. The Swanna lives. The Swanna lives. Earthquake, I'm dead. I'm dead. Wow, what a play. don't know if that really matters too much, though. So I think the terrakion, if I would have landed that, like, it would have been a 1v4 or whatever. Icy Wind. I still don't know if that really matters either, because, like, I got Covert Cloak, so I don't take the speed drop. And plus I got Flutter Mane in the back, so, like, he still has a Terra, I guess, if he wants a Terra. If he's, like, Terra Steel Flygon. I think I just Moonblast here. It's a Flygon, like, it's base 80 defense and special defense. And the reason why I know it's all of its stats is because I'm actually have a team that gonna have Flygon on it. At least when you guys are seeing this video, that team might already be done. I'm probably in the testing phase of it. Or at least, like, the in-game testing phase before I, like, release into a session and that type of thing with the video, or with the team. But the team does have Flygon, for a little spoiler for a future team of mine. It's not a good mon, but I'm using it for a few specific reasons. He has Icy Wind, so I'm just gonna Moonblast. Is he Terra Steel? Is he? Maybe I should have went for Shadow Ball. He is Terra Steel. He might actually win. He might actually win. It depends if this kills, though. This is Specs Flutter. Minus special attack drop. Specs Flutter Mane, and he doesn't even live. That goes to show you how fucking awful Flygon is. Guy fucking wastes a Terra Steel on the Flygon and it can't even eat a hit. Being resisted. I mean, granted, it's a Flutter Mane and it's a Specs Flutter Mane, but still. At least the Swana's putting in work. Swana putting in work. Okay, actually got a kill. Actually got a kill on me. That's crazy. You ain't living a Specs Moonblast, though, I can tell you that. Oh, it's Aqua Jet, too. Aqua Jet is resisted, and it does that much damage. I'll give this guy credit, though. I have not seen a team, like, anybody use Swan up until this point. I don't even know what his team really, like, the identity of his team, because he's not running any rain. Like, I think he just has a bunch of, like, of his favorite mons, or, like, some really cool stuff on his team he just wanted to use. Which is completely fine. We need more people that actually do that as well. Because he has no rain. Like, usually if you want to run Swana, you're running it under rain to get hydration for its ability, but because its abilities are garbage. And just so you're able to spam Hurricane and, like, water moves, but it's just a budget, like, Pelipper at that point. Solid game, though. Really solid game. I'll throw one more into the video for you guys, since this game didn't really go that long. And I'll see you guys in the next game. Alright, we're here with one final game. This is actually kind of like a counter matchup, pretty much, because they have, like, the same team that we do. The only difference is that instead of the Incineroar, they have a Charizard. And instead of the Urshifu, they actually have a Rillaboom on their team. Apart from that, the teams are identical. So this is going to be a really weird game. Like, I kind of got to try to counter match up them, I guess. I don't know. I mean, the good thing is the Incineroar is really good. It's way better versus their team than the Charizard is versus mine, because the Charizard gets wrecked by the Terrakion and a few other things. So I think what I do here is I'm going to lead Incineroar and Raging Bolt. I haven't brought the Raging Bolt once. I want to at least bring it to one game. I know this video this team isn't, like, built around the Raging Bolt. It's kind of just thrown onto this team, but I at least want to use it once. I think that might be a solid lead. It ain't too bad. I can also Terra Steel if I really need to. I think I bring my own Flutter Mane in the back. I think I bring the Urshifu. I'll try to bring. I don't think he's going to bring Charizard. He's not bringing Charizard. I don't know if he's going to bring his own Whimsicott either, because I have Incineroar, which kind of shuts it down. And then again, though, like, he has the Terrakion Whimsicott, so, like, the Terrakion also threatens the Incineroar, so it kind of balances itself out. I'm shocked. He actually brought the Charizard. That's actually good for me, though, because I actually have a solid matchup here. I don't know if the Whimsicott has Moonblast. It probably does. But, like, the Charizard can't do shit to me. I try to fake out the Whimsicott. It might be Covert Cloak. But I'm just going to Calm Mind. I don't know what he does. I think the only thing he can maybe do is maybe Moonblast. If he's Terra Dragon Charizard with, like, Outrage. But he's at -1. I'm hoping he's not Covert Cloak, and I'm hoping he's Focus Sash Whimsicott. It's gonna withdraw. He's Flutter Mane, so that's fine though. I can Terra Steel. It's fine. He's Covert Cloak. That's a 2-hit KO. That's not good. And he gets the minus special attack drop. That's not good. I don't know, was this Flutter Mane? Was he Booster? I don't think he's Booster Energy. I don't think he's Booster. I'm gonna knock off the Flutter Mane, and then I'm gonna Terra Steel this turn. I could actually Thunderclap, but like a neutral Thunderclap might do stuff, but I don't really have much for the Whimsicott, unfortunately. I can maybe double into the Flutter Mane, but he might actually have Encore. He might actually have Encore, but I can kind of prevent that if I actually Terra and then I Thunderclap, so that's what I'm going to do here. He might actually have Encore. The Flutter Mane's going to attack. I don't think he's going to set up a sub or go for a Calm Mind or anything. I'm living. Can I knock off kill? Does. So he mustn't have Encore. I'm assuming he just has like Moonblast, probably beat up. He had, what was that, a Fairy Feather? What item is that? I don't know what that's supposed to do. I'm assuming that boosts Fairy type moves. I just haven't heard of it at all. Goes out into Charizard. That's fine by me. I'm just gonna Flare Blitz the Whimsicott on this turn, then I'll Thunderclap the Zard. The Roaring Moons did its work at this point. It's pretty much dead. He might actually just set up a Dragon Dance too, if I were to guess. If he has that. I don't know what his last mon would be. Like he had the Flutter, Charizard, maybe Terrakion. I don't know. He's Terra Ghost. What the fuck? Sunny day. Are you gonna set up a Dragon Dance here? Oh, he's not, so you're taking a shit ton of damage. You don't get one-shotted, but you still almost die. I don't know what the Terra Ghost, I don't know what that was supposed to... What's the Terra Ghost for? Just made himself weak to knockoff now, that's all that... what that did. Flare Blitz in the sun, you're dead. Like, he also has... now he's weak to Flutter Mane too, so that's good. Rocks my Citrus. I think at this range, it's going to be a roll on whether or not a Heat Wave actually kills me. Even then, I don't even think I need to go out to Flutter Mane. Like, I can just go out into the Urshifu and just go for Aqua Jet. Which I think I might do here. I think Aqua Jet from that range will probably kill. And he has Terrakion, so that's perfect. That is perfect. Flutter Mane wins me the game. Does he have Tailwind up? He doesn't have Tailwind, so... I think an Aqua Jet being Mystic Water boost, it's a Charizard, it doesn't have that good of a defense. Even in the sun, I think from that range to kill him. And then I'm actually going to Parting Shot on the Terrakion here. He doesn't live. I don't know what the Terra Ghost is for. If anybody knows why he went for Terra Ghost Charizard, I don't know. If anybody has any insight on what that can maybe be, I have no idea. He's life orbed. I think he just surrenders. I don't know how there's any way he wins now, because he's going to see that I have Flutter Mane in the back. I think he just surrenders the game. I don't know why he brought the Charizard. Like, the Zard was not good versus me at all. He still brought it, but... I mean, props to him, he brought it, but it didn't do anything. I don't know why he brought that. He was better off bringing anything else on his team. Like, even if he would have brought the Raging Bolt, or even, like, the Rillaboom, I think did a lot more. Granted, it's weak to Incineroar, but even then, it still would at least did stuff. Charizard didn't do shit. It got one Heat Wave off, and that's about all it did. And wasted a Terra. That's about all. I just Moonblast here. And then all Surging Strikes. He just surrenders. Not bad. Not bad. Solid game to wrap up this session with this team. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to bring the Raging Bolts a lot more. I think it's like the most least used Mon on this team, but I think the problem was I just kind of got unlucky with a lot of the enemy teams that I was going against. It just happened to be not really good into a lot of the opponent's teams that I was going against for this session. I think that's just the problem. I don't think it was just because it doesn't really fit on this team. I just got really unlucky. Let's talk a little bit about this team. As for this team, I do like this team. It's actually, I think, probably the best Terrakion Whimsicott, at least for like these current sets. I think if you're running Terrakion Whimsicott right now, I think these are the exact builds you're going to have to run to make it work. I don't know about the Terra types, like the Terra Water on the Whimsicott or like the Terra Grass. I think the Terra Grass on the Terrakion's good. Just mainly for like a defensive Terra to prevent like Spore or like Grass types, which I think is the main problem. And like stuff like Rillaboom and Ogerpon and that type of thing. Because you have a solid matchup into most of the Ogerpons. The only one you don't really match really well into is the Water one. And the Grass kind of negates that, which is really good. But I think if you want to run like Terrakion Whimsicott, you're going to be running it with Clear Amulet and like Covert Cloak and with like these exact builds. I think that's the way to make it work right now, at least currently. Unless anything changes in the near future. But at least as of right now when I'm making this, I think those are the two ways you run it. Clear Amulet with so much Intimidate running around. Salamence, Incineroar, there's a bunch of other Intimidators too that are running around. Landorus, which is getting to be a lot more common as well because ground types are kind of on the up and up with Incineroar being played a lot more. So you're seeing a lot more ground types, and Landorus is always there with Intimidate, and there's a few other Intimidators that are also pretty common. The Clear Amulet negating that's really, really solid. Same with the Covert Cloak, so you don't have to take like the secondary effects from a lot of the moves, stuff like Icy Wind, the Fake Out, and that type of thing. So overall, I think the Whimsicott Terrakion duo for this team, I had fun playing. Really, really solid. And when you can actually get it to work, it just puts in a bunch of work and actually either catches your opponent off guard or like it puts in so much work to the point where before your opponent is able to actually react, they're just so behind in the match. And when they finally do like start killing the Terrakion or like the Whimsicott and they start making some plays, like it's just so far gone already. It's a point where you can kind of bring in something in late game, like the Raging Bolt or the Urshifu or the Flutter Mane to kind of clean up the game most of the time. Incineroar is really solid on this team as well, but like Incineroar is great on pretty much any single team. No matter what team you throw an Incineroar on, it's always going to do something. So I don't know how much I can really say about the Incineroar, but it put in a lot of work as well. Urshifu was solid. I think that's one of the only other mons I didn't really bring that much was the Urshifu. I just kind of got unlucky with that as well. A lot of teams I went in against didn't really have great like Urshifu matchups, so I was better off bringing a lot of other stuff. Flutter was Flutter. Brought it like almost like the majority of my games always put in work. Specs Flutters hit so damn hard, especially like late game when you have the enemy team to like whittle down. It just comes in and kind of cleans up the game most of the time. And then the Raging Bolt, like I said earlier, I kind of got unlucky with a lot of matches I went against. The enemy teams had a pretty good matchup into the Raging Bolt, so I didn't bring it a lot. But I do think it has a lot of potential. I think the only problem is the Thunderclap, because if your opponent kind of predicts the Thunderclap, you don't have any Electric Stab. And it relies on your opponent to actually attack you, and a lot of people either try to PP stall it, or they kind of try to play around it knowing that fact, which is something you kind of have to account for. But I think having that on this build isn't bad though. It's also very new as well. A lot of people don't really know what Raging Bolt does, but I think once people learn what Thunderclap does and like what a Raging Bolt wants to do, it's going to be a lot more predictable and people are going to be able to play around it a lot more. So overall though, I wanted to bring it a lot more. I just couldn't bring it just because of a lot of the bad matchups for it, at least throughout this session. But still, it could be a solid mod. I just didn't really use it enough throughout this, but not going to say it's bad. If you guys want a fun team, rental code up in the corner, probably the best like terrakion whimsicott combo team I've had so far, and probably I will have. I don't think there's going to be any better one that tops this, at least like these two current builds for both of them. So apart from that, support the creator, check out the rental code if you guys want to play a really fun team. If you guys enjoy it, leave a like, subscribe, share the video. Got a bunch more stuff on the way in the near future. A bunch more VGC content going into January with Regulation F dropping out a few more of my teams that I'm currently building that I should have out in the next week or two going into the holidays. So apart from that, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching, everybody.